Hello and great day to you. It's good to be back with you once again in this battle for correction and redirection. If you like what I'm doing, why don't you go ahead and give me a thumbs up? If you really dig what I'm doing, why don't you go ahead and subscribe? It won't cost you a single dime. And if you're really into what I'm doing, why don't you go ahead and hit that notification bell? That way you're notified every single time I drop new content. And since you're feeling so good, why don't you go ahead and share this video? It might just help someone along the way. Well, here we have it. Once again, we see a rich person of color beginning to think that they're bigger than they actually are. It's amazing how money and a little bit of power can take some people over the edge to a point where there is no return. Now, today, I'm speaking on Drake. Yes, Drake, one of the most beloved rappers of all time. And some people might say one of the most hated rappers of all time. It seemed that his little ego has been hurt so bad that it appears he wants to walk right over the edge of the cliff and never return. Now, we all know that Drake is one of today's most influential rappers, one of the richest rappers, and one of the most sought out entertainers in the United States. But here we have it. Here we have Drake thinking that he's a lot bigger than what he actually is. And will this be the downfall of Drake? Will Drake find out just how small he actually is in this world? And I know some people are saying, what are you talking about? Well, here we have Drake thinking he's big enough to take on one of the most influential, one of the most powerful organizations in the United States. I'm talking about an organization that's so powerful that the United States actually sold one of the days of the week to it. And it didn't stop there. This organization was so powerful, not only did it buy one of the days of the week, after that, it started off by buying one of the nights of the week. And then it wasn't satisfied. Then it actually had to go a step further and buy an additional night of the week. Now, do you think Drake has the power to take on some organization like that? And if you're unclear who I'm talking about, I'm referring to the National Football League. That's right, the NFL. If you haven't realized it, most people know that in the United States, the NFL owns Sunday. During the season, it owns Sunday. Then it went a step further and it bought Monday night. And then it actually just said to itself, I'm not done. I'm also going to buy Thursday night. Now, I hope most of you are keeping up with what I'm actually saying. So you think an individual like Drake, an individual who organizations such as this see is nothing more than a rapper, can actually take out or take on such an organization? Now, I know some people feel like, hey, well, this is Jay-Z making a move. Negative. This is Drake thinking he's big enough that he can actually threaten the NFL. Well, as most of us already know, if Drake keeps going in the direction he's going, he is going to find out that he is nothing but another person of color who's extremely rich, who for some crazy reason thought that they were more powerful than they actually were. The NFL? Seriously? Wow. I hope somebody gets in Drake's ear and let him know, hey, fool, you need to go sit down. Well, I'm not going to do anything on the board today. Let's just sit back and see how this plays out. Until next time, People live in reality.